everybody stand up. So now, please lead a prayer. Amen. Please take your seats now. Good morning, class. Wow, I can see a lot of happy faces today. May I call our Secretary Tanoy, please absent for today. Very good. I'm really glad that everyone is present today. Now, I want you to listen very carefully and attentively, for I will be talking about our classroom rules. So the first rule is listen carefully. The second rule is work quietly. The third rule is respect others. And the last rule is follow directions. Do you understand, class? Okay, very good. So I want to call on Caballero. Caballero, last meeting we discussed about what? Very good. So last time we discussed about system software. Now, Tanoy, can you give me a simple definition about system software? Okay, thank you, Tanoy. And Goddess, can you give me at least three examples of system software? Okay, thank you, class. I can see that we have understood our topic last meeting. Now, for today, we will be discussing another lesson. But before we start, I want you all to look at this image. So it contains an icon of a desktop. So, Sunyados, can you give me at least three icons that you're familiar of? Thank you, Sunyados. How about you, Amodia? Okay, thank you, Amodia. Now, let us have an activity class. Okay, so I will be grouping you into two groups. This group will be the group one on the right side, and the left side will be the group two. Okay, so I want you all to listen very carefully, for I will be talking now about the instructions. So this activity is entitled Be My Guest. So I will be giving you at least three papers that contains an icons. Okay, so this will be for the group one, and this will be for the group two. So I want you all to guess what is the icon and write it under the space that is provided. Okay, so after 3 minutes, you have to choose at least two representatives of each groups, and I want you to come here in front and give an insight about the icons that I have given to you. So be mindful, class, of the time, and I want you all to remember that your group will be your companion for the rest of the activity. Okay, so 3 minutes starts now. Okay, so we only have 5 seconds. Five, four, three, two, one. Okay, time is up. One, please present your answer. Okay, thank you, group one. Very good. Let us give the group one mommy tradition clap. One, two, three. Very good, very good, very good. Okay, group two, please present your activity. Okay, thank you, group two. Very good. Now let us give the group two a fireworks claps. One, three. Shh, shh. Okay, thank you so much, class. Each group have given their best, and I will be announcing now the scores. Okay, so group one got 20 over score, and as well as the group two, 20 over. Okay, very good, class. Now, based on our activity, what do you think is our lesson or topic for today? Mapili? Okay, thank you, Mapili. How about you, Kiskis? Okay, thank you for sharing your thoughts. So for today, we will be discussing about application software.
Okay, good morning once again, everyone. So, did you enjoy the activity that we have earlier? Okay, very good. So, I think you really enjoy our activity. And now let's proceed to our proper discussion. But before that, let's have first the objective of this lesson. So, first, everybody, please read. First is, at the end of this lesson, the student should be able to realize the importance of application software, illustrate the forms of application software. And the last one is discuss the uses of application software. So you will acquire all of this if you just listen carefully to our topic. So again, our topic for today is application software. Everybody, please read. Okay, very good. So application software is a software a software package that that performs a specific function, right? So I know that we have been using some application software, but we are just unaware that we are already using it, no? Since we don't know yet what application softwares are. So who can give me an example of application software? Miss Amudia. Okay, thank you so much. How about you, Suniedos? Very good. Caballero? Okay, those are an examples of application software, just like what we have earlier in our discussion, in our activity, right? So now let's proceed to the uses of application software. So what are the uses of application software? How about you, Codes? Okay, very good. Um, Hukom. Okay, very good. So those are some uses of an application software, right? So since we already know what are the uses of application software, let's proceed to the forms of application software. So what are the forms of application software? So do you have any idea? Okay, none. So you don't have idea. So let's have it first. So first we have packaged software. Second is custom software, and the third one is web application. And the last one is open source. So do you have any idea about all these forms of application software? Okay, so now let's discover what are these software. So first we have the packaged software. So as Pasha, please read. Okay, so package software, from the word package software, no? And it is already a package that already have tools to be used. And some examples of it are Microsoft Word, Office, PowerPoint presentation, and Outlook. You have been using this already, but I think some of you don't recognize that it is a packaged software. So now, do you already realize that it is part of a packaged software, the PowerPoint presentation, the Microsoft Word, and the Outlook? Okay, very good. So now let's proceed to the web application. So, Bayo, please read. Okay, so these are the web application. No? Who among you here knows some example of a web application? Badon. Okay, Badon. So web application. That's right. Google Chrome is an example of web application. These are the applications that is connected to internet. Right? So I know that some of these are we have been using it all along, but we didn't recognize that it is part of the web application. Right? So and this is a very important part of our our so now let's have the shareware. Since we already know what application is, let's proceed to the shareware. What is shareware? Okay, Villantes, please read. Okay, very good. So who can give me an example of shareware? Tanner. Skype. Okay, very good. That's one of the shareware example. How about Esconde? Okay, Fireball. So those are an example of shareware. So it is a copyrighted software that is distributed to no folks. So how about open source? Do you have any idea what open source is? Dallas. Yeah, thank you so much. So please read open source. Maria? Okay, read open source. Yeah, that's a software provided for use, modification, and etc. Not just like, for example, Hukom LibreOffice. Very good. Have you been using LibreOffice? All right. So how's the experience? It's good. Okay. So these are the examples of application software. No, since we already know what application software is, its uses, and the forms of application software, let's have an activity. Since like you all understand our lesson, so I want to have the same group one here and group two. So now, I want you to listen carefully. I will be giving you this. I will be giving you a paper. I will be giving you a paper and a marker. So this one is for the group one, and this one is for the group two. So the criteria of this activity, the contribution and attitude will be 25%. The cooperation will be 25%, and the last one is the teamwork. It is the most important thing. That's why I gave it 50%. So I want you to do your best in this activity. So the total will be 100%. Okay, understand? Is the you just have to so here's what you do. You just have to draw an icon and describe what form of application software it is. Okay? Okay, so do your job. Time starts now. Okay, so we have 5 seconds left. Five, four, three, two, one. Okay, very good. So group one, please present your presentation. Okay. Wow, that's a great job. How about group two? All right, very good. So you're doing all great, class, and you did understand our lesson. And let's have first firework applause to the group one. So we have to clap 3 times and something like that. So 1, 2, 3, go. Three. Okay, very good. So let's also give total applause to group two. So just clap 3 times and say turu turu. 1, 2, 3, go. Futuro. Okay, very good. So everybody, please be seated. Again, let's have a short recap of our lesson. What is application software? Tsunami. Okay, thank you so much. How about what are the uses of application software? Penlo. Okay, very good. So how about the forms of application software? Codes. Okay, that's right. It seems like you all understand our lesson for today. So let's have a quiz for today. So get 1/4 sheet of paper and don't talk because don't have a chit chat first to your classmate. Okay, number one. Okay. So now let's have an assignment. I want you all to do a research uh, about the computer parts since we are about to tackle a new lesson. So do a research about the computer parts and let's have our next meeting in Tuesday. Okay? Okay, class, goodbye.